Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that. What it do? Still with the camp, sound like a lamb, big boss, hot boss down. Can't pull through the door here to talk this boxing. Before I get in my soliloquy, tough times don't last. Good people do not for self. Carter made it felt like maybe you met a peak game. Peak game made it feel so what's one. Alright. Your boy tired in the mug. My body tired. My mind ain't tired. My body tired. You know what I'm saying? But hey, the grind don't stop. So, that boy tripping. He's staring at that girl. Andy Cruz, man, is upset at a lot of the champions. He went to social media and talked about how basically a lot of the guys with the belts are avoiding him. You know, they're trying to fight for names. You know, they want to fight names. And, you know, and he's like, look, all you got to do is send me a contract. I'll sign it, man. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'll sign it. Just send it to me. I'll fight anybody. You know? I like his mentality. You know? But I've been in this boxing game for a long time. A lot of these guys, man, they when they're young and up and coming, they are willing to take more risk. They are hungry, right? Because they want that payday. They want that limelight. But the moment they get it, they start politicking. I'm just gonna keep it real. So I don't know if Andy Cruz' energy is gonna stay the same if he become a champion. I've seen it from a lot of champions, you know what I'm saying? Now, I would say this. He's right though, you know? He's definitely right when it pertains to guys kind of avoiding him. A kind of little boy in him, kind of like, you know, like, you know. So I agree. You know, they not giving him a shot. You know, Keyshawn Davis, that's the fight he wanted. And, you know, they give him a shot. Keyshawn Davis, you know, dismissed the fight like, hey, that's a fight we can have in the future. He got to get him a belt first. You know, he got to prove himself, you know, and then we'll fight. You know, I'm further along than he is, which I think Keyshawn Davis, with that type of talk, I just think Keyshawn Davis, he know it's a big risk, you know, fighting Andy Cruz, and he know that if he fight him and he lose, that's going to make him look bad. You know, kind of same with Shakur. You know, Andy Cruz is the #1 mandatory for Shakur Stevenson's WBC belt. So if he fights, if Shakur Stevenson gives him that opportunity and he loses, you know, I think that'll make him look horrible. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll lose to a guy who don't got that many fights. You know what I mean? I think they really trying to fast track the guy, trying to get him to basically go to that next level. You know, kind of like what they did with Loma. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how old the dude is, you know, because you never know with them Dominicans. They could tell you, I'm 20, I'm 21, and they be 50. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you don't know, man. You don't know how old they is. They be like, me 12, and they 25. You like, bro, you got a beard already, bro. Like, what's going on? No, me, saying, no, me no black. You be like, no, you black. No, me no black. Me Dominican, no, you black. Do I gotta go back down to the slave trade on you, bro? You know what I'm talking about? But, my bad. All I'm saying at the end of the day is that he's partially right. You know, apparently he's supposed to fight Raymond Martell on the November 22nd card, but, you know, Raymond Martell probably went a different route. You know, I think they looking at it as like it's too much of a risk, right? Too much of a risk, low reward. Because if you lose to a guy, like Raymond Martell lose to a Shakur Stevenson, right? It's more or less like, do you want to lose? No, but you'd rather lose to a Shakur. You'd rather lose to a Tank because they're already established in their career. It kind of makes you look, your resume look better. But if you lose to an Andy Cruz, a guy who's kind of like unproven, right? It's more like prospect status. It kind of puts you in a situation where, you know, people start really questioning your skills. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it. Is it right, though, to avoid this guy? No, it's not. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. But I understand the business side, how they looking at it. Like, hey, if you lose to this guy, this may affect future endeavors. You know what I'm saying? You know, future big fights and stuff like that. You know? Nah, the only positive out of it is, let's just say Andy Cruz beat you, and then he go fight another champion, and he beat them too, and then he just start whooping everybody. You know what I mean? But it's like, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the unproven. It's the unknown. You feel me? So, like I said before, man, I think that he's right, but at the same time, I understand the other side. You know? But also, I understand the side of where a lot of these young fighters, they up and coming, they want to fight everybody. I mean, look at Shakur. We're using, for example. There's a lot of these young dudes who want to fight Shakur, you know, but he don't want to get him a shot. He talking about he'll fight anybody, and you know, this, that, and the third. But okay, you got these dudes who want to fight you. It's a dude named Hadiel, what's his name? Hadiel Rivera, whatever his name is. He Dominican. He live in Saudi Arabia. That boy right there, I think he got 18 fights and 18 knockouts. He want to fight. You know what I'm saying? He knocking everybody else. Go like, nope. Nope. But it contradicts what they say when they sit there and say, hey, you said you'll fight anybody. It's like, they like, nope. So, you know, I think that, you know, it's just that hungry talk. He's hungry to get in the limelight. He's hungry to get to the big fights because he knows what come with that. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely believe he want to prove himself. I genuinely believe he want to show that he the best. But at the same time, I also think that there's this other side that's partially like, once they get to that top level, they start politicking. And we just gonna keep it 1,000. You know, boss always keep it real on my channel. I only seen one fighter really not politic, and the bubble is gonna get mad. That's Errol, Erickson, Lubin. Those dudes, they don't politic. They fight anybody. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's just real talk. So, you know, Charlo didn't really politic too much in his career. He fought dang near everybody. You know what I'm saying? I think when you undefeated, a lot of guys, they not willing to take no risk. You know, but once you get that blemish on your record, it's like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like a blessing in disguise for, you know, a lot of fighters and fight fans, because, you know, you start seeing fights get made and guys start going all out like iffy. You know what I mean? Let's get to it. So we shall see how this thing goes, man. We'll see if Andy Cruz gets his opportunity. You know what I mean? Hopefully he do, man. You know, I want him to continue to climb that ladder. Memaybe he can go fight Floyd Schofield, man. That might be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see Floyd Schofield getting a Gervonta Tank Davis fight. I mean, who knows? He might, you know, but I doubt it. I don't think he gonna get it. You know, they can talk all they want to, and they probably ain't gonna get that fight. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But y'all let me know what y'all think, though, boss. Go.